2024 is shaping up to be a great year for collectibles, period. Great collectible coins. But there are a few that are from last year that are really worth talking about. And the one that hits the mark is from that Morgan and Peace program the government brought out. Uncirculated, then they made proof. And what was that last one in November? Yeah, the reverse proofs that nobody can find. Well, the good news is we found some finally, and we have it available here again tonight. Let's take a peek. So the U.S. Mint introduces the Morgan and Peace dollar for the first time in 100 years in the year 2021. And that was a fun year. They had 3 sales, all the mints on the Morgan side, the Peace dollar, everything sold out instantly. Nothing made it past 7 minutes. And today you can't touch those coins individually for under $300. So in 2023, they come out with a new version of that program. We're making only 1 Morgan and 1 Peace, but we're making them 3 ways. So in the summer, we had the uncirculated pair from Philadelphia. We increased the mintage from 175,000 to 275,000. I thank you for that. And it sold out instantly again. We could have told them that. And then a little bit later, they brought out the San Francisco proofs. Weren't those gorgeous? 400,000. They knew it was a winner. And it sold out, snap, gone. One of the more popular items of the year. But then late in the year is when the first ever in the history of the U.S. Mint, a reverse proof Morgan and a reverse proof Peace dollar were issued by the San Francisco Mint as well. But here, where the others, they increased because of the desire we knew the populace wanted, they lowered the mintage to make this the most limited of all the Morgan and Peace. And unlike the other 2 coins that were released, the uncirculated and the proof, those were released individually. This, the reverse proof, was only sold as a pair. And it was what they call the OGP, the original government packaging, which is what we're showing you here tonight. That's what we have to offer. The box, the outer wrap box, the certificate of authenticity from the program, everything as the government released these less than 6 months ago. Finally back in stock, and look at the price tonight, where our competition went from $299 to $349 in the last 3 months. And just talking out loud, we haven't had them available for the last 2 or 3 months. We've been building inventory, finding one here, finding one there. So what do? They raise their prices when they know we're not going to compete with them. Well, they're at $349 right now. The largest cataloger in the country. They do a great service to the industry. Except for this, we're $100 less. Right place, right time, absolutely. So as it references here tonight only, $249.95. We have these customer appreciation sales on a regular basis. Pretty much every hour, there's something we bring in, and it's not just stuff that is on the shelves, let's move it. It's some of the hottest collectible coins in the marketplace today. I mean, look at this. This is the storied coin of 2023, period. Beats all the Silver Eagles, beats all the Morgan and Peace, because it is the key Morgan and Peace. And we don't raise our price, we lowered our price just for tonight only. So if you already have one, get another. There's nothing wrong with having the best stuff. Now, when you look at the designs also, the proofs look gorgeous. Don't they? When those came out in September, they were just outright gorgeous. But it's what we normally see. And then they brought this out. And I look at this and say, look at the Morgan, which is the left-hand side, but look at the word Liberty across their brow. That's a reverse proof. Just how it just changes the entire complexion. Everything that was frosted is now, well, the proof. Everything that was the proof or the mirrored background is now the frost. And it really just makes the Morgan and the Peace design stand out like you've seen no other. A couple of things. Yes, thank you for bringing it up. The original Morgans, were issued at 0.900 fine U.S. coin silver, right? There were 27 net grams weight because they were intended to circulate. When this series was introduced, the U.S. Mint made them in pure silver. So these are 0.999, which is why all of last year's coins are a little bit brighter in silver look and why the detail is so much more evident. If you look at the original Morgans in piece, the high point's pretty much the ear of Lady Liberty and the eagle on the reverse. And on these, it's like tight. It's like, wow, it shows up. And it's because, again, they're able to strike it twice versus once, and that just they can pull it out much better. I mean, on the reverse here, you can count every single feather on the eagle, whether it's the Morgan and or the piece. Just gorgeous. They did a phenomenal job. My competition, again, at $349.95. They just reset their pricing. So did we. Now we're at $249.95. They went up, we went down. So it's a great time to save. Yes, 2024's plans are great plans. They're bringing out a Philadelphia, we believe to be a Philadelphia. They're calling them currently uncirculated pair in the summer. They're bringing a proof out in the fall, and they're supposed to be making a reverse proof again this winter. Those will be dated 2024. Don't know what the mint mark configurations, etc. will be. We usually get that information as APPs a little bit earlier. We have not seen it yet. We just kind of know when the releases are. That much we've been given so we can all coordinate our marketing efforts to get these beautiful pieces out there. Know what that means, though? That means that it's not the only reverse proofs they've ever made. Well, right now it is. But it will be the first ever done. And as always, when number 2 and number 3 come out, what happens? It drives everybody back to number 1. People look at it and say, wow, I love it. Oh, they made one before? I want to have them all. Or I'm going to collect the series. I want to get the first, based upon what they can and can't afford in the process. avccoins.com. The phones are very busy right now. These are available there. We do not have these available individually because they were only sold as a set by the U.S. Mint. The certified versions are, we might have a couple of those online. Guys, let's put that 30-second clock up. Actually, yes, I was just told that we have both of these NGC 70 up on our website. So perfect 70s are your thing, and I get it. But tonight, the crazy value is $249.95. I mean, think about it. I mean, it's on fire pricing. Great pricing. Great look, great feel. The best of the best. 275,000 unks, 400,000 proofs, 250,000 reverse proofs. That's the deal. So everybody, thanks for your patience. The operators are doing the best they can, but it's time for me to move on.